Making your first $1,000 online is not as difficult as people make you believe it is. Now, let me show you a simple blueprint you can copy right now from this video to go and make your first $1,000 online. I made my first dollar on the internet 2016, and since then, I have not stopped making money. The rest is history. Let me show you something. A friend of mine sent me this particular email concerning what he wants to do, and I figured out, you know what? After giving him an advice up to the point of quitting his 9-to-5 job, I felt, you know what? Let me just make a video about this because I know a lot of people are in this same situation. So just pay attention to this video. See, if you don't have 5 minutes for me to walk you through some of the things you can literally do right now to make this amount of money online, then I think you can click off and go about your business of not making a dime on the internet. But if it's something you think you care about and you really need it, then stay with me because I will show you something very, very important. Now, the first thing you want to do, if you want to make your first $1,000 online, this is what you need to do. First thing here is do it yourself, right? There is a model called do it yourself. In this model, the whole goal here is for you to do what you gotta do by yourself to make money on the internet. Now, in the age where we have AI everywhere, you can literally use AI to do it yourself. I'm talking about someone with a skill, right? You know, you have an ability, you have an expertise, and you really want to turn it into money on the internet. The first thing you want to do is do it yourself. Now, when it comes to do it yourself, the first option here, you are using AI to do it. For instance, you can use System.io and the AI to prompt for you to be able to create websites and landing pages for people to pay you, right? But this time around, if you are doing do it yourself, you need certain things. When it comes to do it yourself, it simply means that you have to use tools like DeepSeek, right? Claude AI and ChatGPT. And the truth about this is that you need to use the pro version of these tools to get this done. Now, another thing you need when you are doing it yourself to make money online, you need to understand the concept of prompt engineering. This is a requirement. You can't even do without this. You need to understand what is prompt engineering so that you can prompt and create tools, right? It can be a no-code SaaS tool, software that will help somebody achieve certain things. You can do that. And when you are doing that, you have to focus on a particular niche. The thing is, even the niche, you must have knowledge on the niche. You must understand what is the niche about when you are doing it yourself. You can't just go and make software or create software about something you don't know about. You will not even be able to create the prompt. You cannot even use the tools. So it has to be something within your niche where you are an expert in. And remember, when you are doing it yourself, there is a learning curve. And when there is a learning curve, it simply means that you need to spend certain amount of time before you can get results with this to hit your first $1,000. This is just the reality, right? Don't let anybody deceive you that you can do something so simple on the internet to make money. It might be simple, but the truth is, it's not easy. So that is step number one. This is what you can do, and it's called the AI model, which is equal to do it yourself, right? With your own skill, your own expertise plus AI, you can do it yourself to start right now and to make $1,000 by providing certain values. It can be in form of service or you create a digital product. So the second approach you can take right now for you to make your first $1,000 online is what I call the human. The human is equal to do it with someone, right? Simply means that at this point, you are not doing everything by yourself, right? You are partnering. That is a key word here. You are partnering with someone to be able to get this stuff done. Now, ideally, when you want to partner with somebody, you want to look for somebody who is technical, somebody who understands what needs to be done, right? Let's say you need somebody to help you to be building websites and you need to be the marketing and sales guy, right? That is the partnership that comes. You can do this right now and start to make money on the internet. You can close people who are interested in building websites and you give it to your partner get the job done. Now, when you are doing this, it simply means that you are using each other's strength, right? Marketing guy, the other guy is a technical guy, or you are the technical guy. You can create website, you have certain service, you can write a book, whatever thing you can do, and the other guy is the marketing guy. You are using each other's strength to achieve the goal. Now, the next thing involved in this is that when you are doing this, you are sharing profit, right? Because you're not doing it alone. Now you are sharing profit, and this is a fantastic way to make your first $1,000 online. I don't know if you're familiar with the Bible, but the Bible said that if one go alone, he will chase 1,000. And if two people go along, they are going to chase 10,000. Now, when two people go along, they will chase 10,000. Two of you together, you make 10,000. If you divide 10,000 by two, each of you can still make up to $5,000. compared to when you alone want to do it and you are going to make $1,000, but with somebody you can make $10,000. That is the simple formula, and it works in almost every walks of life. And that is the second way you can literally make your first $1,000 online, right? Is by doing it the human way, that you partner with somebody, and I call it do it with someone. So the third way you can make $1,000 right now is called the hybrid method. In the hybrid is do it with no one, right? How do you get this thing done? Is by you outsourcing. This point here, you are literally outsourcing. You get the job, you give it to somebody else to do it, right? In fact, this can be somebody from Fiverr, can be somebody from Upwork, right? Anywhere at all. The goal here is you get somebody who will do the job while you drop the service, right? Now, let me explain to you the concept of drop servicing. The concept here is that you get the job from your client, you give it to somebody, the person will do it. When the person finishes it, the person gives you job back, and you submit the job as your own job with your own agency, with your own branding, and the client pay you. The goal here and the purpose of this kind of business model to make your first $1,000 here is to manage people, because you're not the one doing the job. You have somebody doing the job. And when you involve in this model, what is happening is that you're having less work to do because you are not the one to actually do the work. Your goal here is to manage the people who will be doing the work. Now, these guys that are doing the work makes you to work less, right? But the thing is, you don't have much control. If they mess up, you are done because you are not the one doing it. If they can't get this job delivered properly and they cannot do it well, you are in problem because you are the only person who is involved. You are the brand, you are the face, you are the manager, you are the owner. You are the one posing as the person who is getting the job done. So that is one of the challenges you are going to have here. You're going to be having limited control over delivery, right? Because the skill you are using here is not your skill. You are giving somebody else to do it. Now, which simply means that you must be a very good manager. You must know how to manage people, communicate effectively, and be a good marketer. You must have other skills. The only skills that you are not going to have is the skill of getting the job itself done. When you do this, you make most of the money because you are not doing it with anyone. It becomes your own services. You are doing it with no one. You pay the person off. Tomorrow you can switch, you can change. You can get different people to do the work for you while you make money, right? Now, let's look at it again. Let's look at this stuff critically. Which model is the best, right? Now, let me explain to you. Based on my experience, option number one is good, but you have learning curve. You need to learn how to do it yourself, right? You need to learn how to prompt. You need to understand the market, and it's going to take you time. That is option number one for you. In option number two, for me, it's a better option because, of course, like having a partner in business is one of the best things that can happen to you. There's nothing compared to it because you can just have a partner that will change your life around. The problem, however, is to find the right partner to do business with, right? You need to go through hurdles to find the right partner. If you're able to get the right partner on the get-go, man, that is fantastic. That would be the best option that I would recommend anytime, any day, right? So, but you need to get the right person to partner with. Option three is very good, right? But this time around, you are the only person involved too, just like option number one. But not only that, because you need the money sharp, and you've gotten some clients, you need to pay upfront for any services that somebody is delivering for you. If you're on Fiverr, you need to pay. If you're using anybody, you need to pay the person. You need to have certain form of capital upfront to start this particular work. Because sometimes some people will even go and get job from clients and they will say, you know what, let me do the job first, then you can pay me later. But when you are giving somebody to do the work, the person will not hear that. On Fiverr, you have to pay the person complete amount before he gets the job delivered to you. So at this point, it's just your business. You need to figure out different ways to get it done. And also, you are also alone with this option. It's just your brand. Now, depend on which part you are to make your first $1,000. I believe that if you have the right partner, go with option number two. If you don't have the right partner, you have certain skills, right? You already have skills, but you just need to level up. You can look at option number three. If you have the time by your side and you don't have any issue with it, why not go the route of number one? Learn the skills required, understand the niche, learn prompt engineering, go through the learning curve, know what you're doing, and enter the business yourself. I hope this does help. And if you think otherwise, whatever it is that you think about this particular approach, please let me know in the comment section. If you've not made your first dollar online, then you don't have any business trying to make $1,000. Go and watch this video where I explain about how you can make your first dollar online. From there, you can now graduate to making $1,000. See you in the next one.